We're two hitchhikers. We met while hiking Mount Baldy with mutual friends, wasted no time, got engaged on a frozen alpine lake, got hitched, and have been adventuring together since. We're embarking on a new adventure of living big in a tiny home. Let's see how this goes.
Adventure awaits.
Some days it's hard to tell if winter is truly on its way out. But the green shoots of grass, livelier animal activity, and water runoff from local snowmelt is pointing the way to spring. So now that we have all of this initial framing complete, what we have to do is box it in to make the structure a bit more rigid. So Ruben is working on basically putting a lid over the pantry and refrigerator section. Then once he has that lid on there, we can start building up the shelves for the pantry, and then I can start putting food on there.
So how many shelves do you want?
Apparently my homemade kombucha is very important to Ruben because the first thing he asked me is, on what shelf are you planning to place the kombucha? That right there determines how many shelves we have and how big the shelves are.
How deep they are too, because I want as much kombucha as we can get. And then the other piece will... level with each other. And the floor, but this is not level to that. See how that's...
Yep.
I'll secure this and then we'll see how life is on that side. What I am doing is I am pretty much doing a countersink hole that is going to allow me to put this and secure it to the wall. So there you go.
Bada bing.
Bada boom.
And this is how we're going to get up to the loft.
Lies.
Imagine.
Yeah. Well, the ladder's going to have to fit right here.
So this is not the ladder to the loft, obviously. What we're doing is putting in shelves at this point, or I should say what Ruben is doing because I'm hardly helping him. And we will have shelves that are approximately 12 inches in between each one, but he is measuring each one individually. That way he can ensure that it is perfectly level, because the last thing we want is spilled kombucha all over the place.
All right.
Kind of stinky.
Good. That one's better.
That's right in the middle.
It's close. So we're using the wall to square us off.
Here, two here, right there. And that's even there, okay.
Thanks. Close enough.
That's level.
That's close enough. $76 and an eighth.
Cool, so just shy of 7 feet.
Yeah.
So it's gonna be one sheet then?
Yeah, one sheet. So it's 76 and a quarter, and then with that being squared up against this, I'll be able to square that up and then secure it from the top. This is really freaking cool, man.
It looks great, Ruben. I'm so excited. All right, so we have the topper in place, but we can't cut it, nor can we lock it in until we finish the siding that still needs to go on here. So Ruben is outside cutting the 4x8s right now to finish the interior siding on here, on the back panel, and on this side, and then he will do these spaces. And then once all that is set, then he'll be able to go ahead and do the proper measurements, cut it, and then lock it in place.
thing. You got it?
I got it. It's so weird how these smell like eggs when you first bring them in.
I believe it.
But why eggs? Why would
It's the glue.
Oh.
Freaking fits.
The last piece. Another indication that spring is arriving is we can get every season in a day here. The marmots are in full action now. Locally, these little fuzzies are known as rock chucks. They are typically found in higher elevations like the Sierra Nevada mountain range. But because we are so much higher in latitude and have bountiful amounts of lava rocks, they set up home in this area. Marmots are a type of rodent, so we are sure to give them their space. They are part of the local ecosystem, though, and are generally herbivores, but help to keep the bugs in check, too. As long as they don't get out of hand, we just let nature take its course. Well, this is as much of the pantry that we were able to get done today. And unfortunately, we're going to have to just update you next week when we complete this. We'll likely finish working on this tomorrow, but in order to get the video out in time, we've got to cut this part short right now. So we're pretty happy. This gives us quite a bit of closet space. Tomorrow, hopefully, we'll get the shelving in and we will be able to move all of the food in. We now officially have more daylight hours than night, which enables us to work on things at a more steady pace rather than racing the setting sun. We've experienced almost every season here, and although more extreme than what we left behind, we wouldn't change being here for anything. There is something to be said about a true thankfulness and appreciation
for when you have to work hard for something, especially when part of the benefit is this view. We're looking forward to spring being here in full swing, but we know summer will be here soon enough and we'll be wishing for cloudy days yet again. Although, clear skies gives me opportunity for more nighttime photography. We'll see how that goes. Thank you for watching, and we'll see you next week.